Hi guys, this is Sophie. Today is the 24th of February, 2026. I almost said 2025. The good news about today is it was an eventful day, and I would say it was a good day, honestly. And the bad news is it wasn't like the most productive, but I feel like it was a good step in the first direction. First of all, I woke up at 6 a.m. So let me go back and let me start trying to practice my speaking skills, right? Um, Firstly, I'm going to talk about how my day went, and secondly, I'm going to go detail all the things I'm going to do tomorrow. And today was a pretty eventful day. We had a snow day. Yeah, I know it's Tuesday, right? We had a snow day for the second day in a row. And the good thing is I followed yesterday's plan to wake up at 6 a.m. And I actually did manage to I only need to turn one light on to feel awake. So that made me pretty happy. I did follow all my morning's routine very well, and I did some work. I doom scrolled a little bit like on instinct, which is kind of bad, but I actually installed like a YouTube blocker that like it's like 10-minute caps. So if I needed to do something, I guess I would do it on both my accounts. So today was a lot more productive in that aspect. So yeah. Besides the point though, I it wasn't like for a long time. It was like 30 minutes or less, which is pretty like short for me. And I got into my work. I finished all my engineering journals that I had to do, like for the input, like for my like. Okay, there's like a lot of parts of the engineering journal, and I think I mentioned this before. I did drag it out a lot. Today was supposed to be the last segment because it's due tomorrow anyway. So I did finish it up, that part, and that was pretty good for the morning. And then into the afternoon, I started doing. What did I start doing? I remember doing something. Give me a second. Let me bring in my thing. Oh, I have to log in this. I haven't logged in that yet. Um. Ooh, wrong thing. Sorry. Give me a second. And oh yeah, I started doing the my SIP first draft. I did get to the second one. I did finish it. So I'm actually gonna send it to. I know it's like 11:30, but 11:30 p.m. But I'll send it to the guy, like a college guy I know who like edits stuff. So I'll send it to that guy, and he'll hopefully edit it, like not edit it, he'll make suggestions. Sometimes I don't like his suggestions, so I reject them. But it's good to have, I guess. It's due on the 27th, so like it's a little bit of a rush. But anyways, from there, I had lunch, and lunch was pretty nice. I had really good lunch. And then I went to Starbucks. My grandpa was just straight up was like, "So we want to go to Simbaka?" I was like, "Okay, sure, why not?" So I went to Starbucks, and uh, it was a good day. I swear, I'm sorry, I kept saying this. It really was a good day. I felt really happy, like truly, for the first time, and it was like my own happiness. I miss that feeling. That's what I'm really happy about. Um, so SCP first drafts came along. Eh, I kept on writing that in Starbucks, by the way. I had a lot of trouble on the first question because it was the first like longer question I answered. I didn't do many college summary apps. I did like one so far, I think two. No, one. Yeah, one so far. But I like. Oh wait, two. Sorry, two. I'm like kind of crashing out. I did two so far, but all of them are pretty short answer, like short quick answer, less than like 300 words ish. So I never really had the like opportunity to write full out essays, and I'm kind of like struggling with that right now. So that was what I was struggling with. Um, in terms of video editing and the research stuff and emailing companies and going to sleep early, I did not get to those. But yeah, like I came home in like Starbucks like 4 o'clock ish, and I had the bright. That's like 3:30 ish actually, and I was like, "Yo, I want to go for no 4. Yeah, sorry, I'm going back for no reason, but at 4 o'clock ish, I was like, I want to go for a run. I went outside, I took a run, and I had to stop like 3 times, and it took me like they're pretty long stops too, cause especially because the roads were all snowy and icy, so I didn't want to like kill myself. But it was really fun. Like I felt really happy for myself, like really happy that I was doing that, and my legs were like, like that feeling when you're out of breath and like your legs are like there's heat to them and they feel itchy kind of. Like it was that feeling, and then I walked it off. It was like the best thing ever. So anyways, um, I came home, and then the problem with that is in the evening I kind of doom scrolled a little bit, and this time the culprit was my phone and Instagram. It's Instagram.com, like on my phone. I don't even have the app. I just do it on the website, which is like even worse. I was doing it like the one thing that was better about this doom scrolling thing was it was about Alyssa Liu. Like specifically, it was about the Olympic like gold champion, right? Like USA, let's go. I feel so patriotic about her. She's genuinely like my inspiration like she is now my inspiration, like period. So I just been like doom scrolling about like edits of her. I don't know, it made me feel kind of lesbian, but like the point was is that it was kind of inspiring to me. So I sat down and I was supposed to do SAP, but I did have like issue. At the time, it kind of shows that you need to do more important things first. So I kind of started doing the engineering journal again because I was looking at it, I was like, this looks like shit. So I just straight up like sat down for like 3 hours. That's why I'm like here so late. Just doing the engineering journal. But the reason why I'm so happy is because like, okay, this is like kind of, I guess, too much, but I had an old robotics team, and I mean, not that they weren't like good to me. Like they were really good people and they were really good team, I guess. But like the team leader is kind of like he's like really into it. So he really didn't like his first priority is not like helping us or like being a team kind of. His first priority is winning. And I get that low key because that makes sense. But either way, like I never felt appreciated or like I always felt kind of stupid when I was in his club. And I feel like and that really like impacted me because that was like my first experience in the club. And like now I have this is like still like kind of my first experience in the club that I'm really part of, like an integral part of, and yeah, I did all of that. It was so excessive, like honestly, I had a whole table of contents. It was so packed with text. It looked really good though, and I showed it to like my captain, the captain like through WhatsApp, and I was so happy. They started glazing me, and I was genuinely like so happy. You have no idea. I was genuinely like, this is like, you know, I did okay. I turned out okay, like it's okay if we're not the best team or anything. It's just I'll keep on working for us to be the best team, and I want that to keep on happening. And it's like wow, I learned a lot. Like, oh my god, I'm so happy. That's just that. So I'm pretty happy that he's really. I've never seen him that happy with me, like or like anyone like that happy with me. I'm gonna be honest, okay. So yeah, I was really happy at that moment, and yeah, very cool. Like, okay, I lied. I mean, I bet people, it was through text, and I bet people have been that happy for me, like, recently, recently. Yeah. But anyways, the point is that, like, I didn't do that much today, but I did some life experiences, I went through some life experiences. So, more or less pretty good. Pretty good day, I'd say. Although, I can work on the doom scrolling. I'm, but it's inspiring me to have, like, creativity, it's like, I don't know, I should avoid it though. I've also yeah, that was that. Okay, now off topic on well, not off topic. It's also on topic. But what else has happened in my day? I've also noticed I'm still hating a little bit. Like I still have hating tendencies in my brain. I think this I've actually rooted the cause. I think it's actually to my friends and to like social media because unironically like my friends like get a lot of stuff from social media and like I think to be a normal person in society you like kind of trash talk people. Like if that makes sense. Like as a girl, I trash talk my friends like romantic interests because sometimes they're genuinely like sometimes really annoying, and I just see myself like trashing them because I genuinely think that they deserve better. But I just realized like I have like this mind thing. I'm like, wait, I don't have to do that. Like I should stop doing that. It's gotten to a point where I'm like I have this like scenario where I'm just like ripping some like not ripping some of the shreds but like kind of talking down on them like winning an argument like in the shower sort of thing, and it's like a really like I don't know like why am I thinking that like I should be thinking about like this sounds really silly. I don't know, it kind of sounds kind of silly, but I don't think it's silly. I think I should focus more on myself, and ultimately like you don't see the haters you don't see someone being a hater like in the Olympics, right, or like in the what is it called, you don't see like hate dominating like fields. Usually, I mean, besides that like cheater who was in the Olympics, but we're not about that. Usually, successful people aren't cruel, So I think I should try fixing that by myself because I want to be successful in mind and heart, and they're kind of interlinked. All right, okay, that was kind of long yappery. But now it's time to plan out tomorrow. I did decide I also signed up for a National Honor Society in my school, so I'm gonna go do that process. It's due like April, so I have a lot of time. But I'm gonna go make sure I have all my teachers signed in. I already have my parent in the non-character, which is great actually. And so tomorrow it's 2:25, and I'm gonna wait. Give me a second. Let me first submit. Okay, I emailed the guy. Now let's go to my thing, and I know you can't see it, but like whatever. So we have school. I'm kidding, I love school, guys. Physics. what is it called? We have a physics test tomorrow, so I look at the review that. I have, actually, that's like kind of it. That's my main thing. I'm gonna finish up my research video. If I definitely I have research tomorrow, so I'm gonna go make sure I have a video of me, like, I think, putting stuff in the oven, putting tubes in GC / water bath, and we're also gonna have a vid of me, using the device, which I don't know if I threw it away, so I might have to make a new one for research, because, you know, it's not like too tedious for the process to make it, I just have to know. And then I'm gonna probably edit the videos if I have spare time. I'm gonna edit the videos, period. And obviously I'm going to write the SAP scripts, SAP SA1, and short answer. And I'm going to finish up NHS stuff. That should be very short. And the paper for, what is it called? Paper for research, I'm gonna finish as well. And I'm gonna finish, because these two are, NHS stuff and paper research are very short tasks. For email companies, I'm going to, yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at my whiteboard thing. I'm thinking what else I need to get done. Oh, I promised like this girl in Discord I'd help her with stuff. Maybe I can like ask her for volunteer hours later. But I feel like, yeah, help. I don't really know, cause I might like ghost her or something. I mean, that's mean. I just want to help her, but you know, if she takes up too much time, I won't have to. Yeah. What else? I email at companies for the nonprofit I'm doing. And what I think. What else I gotta do? Heat up. That's a good bit. I think the video would take up like around 2-3 hours of my time. And then email companies, paper research. I also want to start doing. No, not now. I shouldn't do that. I was gonna say something artistic, but like I can't. I'm not gonna do that. That's a whole nother beast. I'm gonna go into. Wait, sorry. I'm like thinking for a while. Like, what else do I need to do? I'm gonna get like the. This is honestly fine. Yeah. I'm okay with this. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna go do my night routine today. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, but like, yeah, you see, I'm not very flowing today, but last night I did sleep at 11:30. I ended up like, it was bad. I guess I'm not used to it yet, but you know. So anyways, night routine. I logged in my book and in my, I'm gonna go log in my book what I did. Engineering general is done, physics is done, SAP first drafts, kind of done, video editing not done. Yeah, okay. In terms of like my night routine, I'm very late. I'm like around an hour and a half late. So I'm gonna skip the 5-minute meditation and like 10-minute clean today. We're gonna brush teeth, put in contacts, put a retainer, and then bring my ass to sleep. All right. So see you tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow will be as good as the day, or better. It'll be better of a day today. All right.